Welcome to Crypto Flywheel, podcast where we spin up strategy, turn your digital efforts into unstoppable momentum. Now, let's get that flywheel turning. Professor, has the crypto market hit its bottom?
No, I think that the crypto market is currently, it's being manipulated. As I always say, it's being manipulated. It's at its low right now, but it is the perfect time for everyone to start accumulating. And that's not financial advice. I think that this is the time that we all need to increase our positions, and just knowing that what's happening in the digitalization of the finance world and everything from AI to blockchain, RWAs. So definitely, to answer the question, no, we have not hit rock bottom. In fact, we're about to go up, in my opinion.
Okay. I mean, hit its bottom. Yeah. So it's going to go up from here. So can we look for an upside from here onwards? I believe so. I believe the altcoins are ready to rip. So today we're diving into what just happened with XRP over the last 5 days. It's super simple breakdown. So perfect if you're just getting started or explaining it, right?
I'm looking forward to your breakdown here. Let's go.
Let's jump in. All right, then. XRP had a wild roller coaster ride this week, right? So think scary drop followed by a strong comeback. Here's an easy list of what went down from about February 4th to today, February 9th, 2026. That's the year we're in. So first up, big price drop at the start, right? So XRP fell hard, down around 16 to 25% in a flash, hitting lows near, let's say, 111 to 115. That's the lowest it's been in over a year. But it's still up, right, from the initial pump. So the whole crypto market was weak. Bitcoin and others dipped too, but XRP felt it extra. A lot of people got nervous and sold out. And I'm hearing that a lot of people. But wait, you know what? Then when it bounced back, what happened? From those lows, XRP shot up 18 to 25% pretty quickly because a lot of people are waiting to buy it up. So climbing back to around 140 to 145 where it's sitting now as of today. So it's one of those tougher coins that recovered strong while others struggled more, right? So why the rebound, you ask? Big buyers, whales, they all jumped in. These are the huge holders with deep pockets. They scooped up hundreds of millions, even billions worth of XRP during the dip. Smaller folks are sitting there panicking, selling off what they held. But the smart money said, this is cheap. Let me buy. I'm going to keep buying while the prices are low. So the buying pressure helped push the prices right back up. So next big thing is Ripple dropped their 2026 roadmap for institutional DeFi. So basically what this means is the company behind XRP is making plans to turn the XRP ledger into a super secure spot for big banks and companies to do real finance stuff on blockchain, like lending, credit, tokenized assets. So it's not just about fast, cheap payments anymore. It's aiming to bring Wall Street's money into the XRP's network. So that's a huge for long-term value. And speaking of tech upgrades, we got permission domains went live on February 4th. This is a new feature that lets big institutions create private regulated zones on the public XRP ledger. So secure areas just for banks so they can use blockchain without everything being wide open. Over 91% of the network validators approved this. So it's now active and ready for serious players to jump in,
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we saw Bitcoin also hit its all-time, like a real, in a long time, it tested the 60,000 range, right? So, and then it also, to its credit, has rebounded. But what I want to point out is that Bitcoin's at $60,000, somewhere about 70,000 right now, but it went all the way down to 60,000. Think about all those investors that came in at 100. right? Thinking that it was going to go to 150. They're down almost 50%. I mean, 100% almost, right? On their whatever little money, like 100,000. Most investors or new investors probably didn't get in that high. Think about on the flip side, we're talking about XRP that reached its all-time lows since 2024, right? 2025. I think it was at 55 cents and went up to a buck. Really quickly went up to 335, and now it came back down to about 145, 143, somewhere around there, right? That's where it is right now. So, but here's the thing. The thing is that XRP is also it's got its its utilities, right? Everything like you just mentioned. It's promoting becoming a bank, facilitating all kinds of utility in the finance space. So that signals that rapid reversal is a renewed confidence when it went all the way down to 120 and it came right back up to 145, so there's renewed confidence. Personally, DCA, dollar cost averaged, I think not financial advice. I think people should consider doing that as well, because it's a deeply discounted time, because I also bought when it was at $3, thinking that it was going to go all-time highs all the way up to $5. So here I got a discounted rate, so they're at 140. I got lucky, so I consider that to be lucky.
Yeah, get this. There were massive XRP transfers from Ripple wallets. The chatter is about adding more staking options. In the XRP, there's going to be an XRP Community Day event. It's coming up on February 11th and 12th, where Ripple might spill more 2026 plans. Plus, XRP actually led inflows into crypto ETFs this week, pulling in over 60 million while Bitcoin had outflows. So that's a sign of big institutions are still interested in the asset. So wrapping it up, XRP had a scary dip that shook a lot of people, but it bounced hard. Whales loaded up, and the tech fundamentals keep moving forward towards big bank adoption. So right now, it's hovering over $1.40 to $1.45. It's volatile as always, but it's showing its resilience. So to the audience, what do you think? Is this dip a buying opportunity, or are you waiting for more clarity? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, smash that like button and share it with your friends. So on a side note, not really a side note, on another news topic that came up about XRP, Wrapped XRP will be expanding access to XRP on networks like Solana. That's actually something that came out today. So it's opening new paths for liquidity and developer integration. So Wrapped XRP enables XRP to be used on other blockchains like Solana without changing the original XRP supply. So what does this mean? By locking up XRP and issuing UXRP, developers can access new liquidity. So remember, XRP is liquidity. It's a bridge currency, right? So build cross-chain apps and integrate XRP into different ecosystems. So they're trying to bring in more, use cases for the whole network. So get this. Another big news is, our favorite guy, Jim Cramer. He gave us his blessings today. He said, I can't believe some people on the internet think XRP will go over $10 this year. It's not going to happen. It's just not.
So that definitely means it's going to go over $10. With that also said, CFTC, guys, is also, they're basically facilitating the expansion of these stablecoin frameworks for banks, so keep that in mind. Behind the scenes, all that's happening, it just means that the XRP network and the ISO 222 coins and tokens, these are all building. They're slowly, silently building. I mean, we're telling you all the things that are happening, but it's not being reported widely on the internet or, on mainstream media. You're not going to hear it on the Squawk. You're not going to hear it on CNBC or Fox News or financial, Bloomberg or anywhere. What you're going to hear is in people like us in the background on YouTube and various other platforms tell you all the major institutions and what they're facilitating for this network. And it's happening silently. And our listeners should pay attention, and not financial advice, but get yourself a position so you don't miss the boat. That's all I'm saying.
Well, Professor, I'm glad you brought up the CFTC, because the CFTC has expanded the rules for stablecoins. It's enabling national trust banks to issue dollar-pegged tokens under the Genius Act framework. That means Ripple's RLUSD is ready for the new financial system, right? So Ripple is also on the verge of becoming a national trust bank. So that's very positive news for Ripple and the asset XRP that we hold.
Yeah, and don't listen to a lot of these FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. That's not what's happening. Remember what we are saying here at the Crypto Flywheel. And it's not financial advice, it's fundamental advice, and it's education. We are not looking at these coins and token quant as speculative assets. They are fundamentally shaping the financial infrastructure. So keep that in mind. It's going to happen. It's like having a seat at the New York Stock Exchange, and when the stock exchange first was launched. You're seeing the new financial system. Look, whatever the narratives are behind it, it's happening whether we like it or not. So why not just to get yourself in position and position yourself to do actually get some yield off of it by investing yourself. You don't have to invest a lot. Just invest whatever you can lose, whatever you have disposable income in. And don't just let it sit in the bank and do nothing for you. At least if you hold it, you buy it, and never sell it until you're ready to, until it's 2, 3, 4, 5x whatever your initial investment was, and then consider selling it. That's what it's just an educational and what I would do as a personal thing. So it's not financial advice, just what I would do.
Right. All right. So you got anything else?
No, we just keep it. Since we haven't had a show in a few days, I just figured we just keep it simple today, and then as things happen along the way, we'll come to you in a subsequent episode and talk about it.
All right, Professor X, let's go ahead and flywheel out of here then.
Yes, sir. Thank you. We don't have anything further to add, so do comment and engage with us and ask questions, and we can talk about it in the comment section or in subsequent episodes. So with that, the Crypto Flywheel is signing off. Thank you.
Thank you.